So I created this channel almost an year ago at this same time, and I created it just to start my journey, whatever I was doing at that point. And I had this sort of idea in my head that, I would create a story where I was a dumbass fat kid and I'll turn into an absolute human being, the best human being who's ever created. The one who's disciplined, the one who has good body, the one who makes money, the one who looks good, the one who achieves probably whatever he wants in his life. And I wanted to sort of dictate this entire journey, narrate it in a form of YouTube channel. And I had no means to monetarily associate this channel with any kind of income channels. Like, I just wanted to make these videos just for making it, just for the fun of it, just to create that story, just to dictate it. And I was looking at the bigger picture that, from 10 years after whatever I'm doing right now, all of these things would eventually make sense, and eventually everything would come together and create this entire storyline where I go from being a dumb kid to one of the best humans. I sort of failed that plan. Initially, when I started this entire channel, if you go back to the first video, which I keep referring again and again, if you go back to the first video, you realize the major change we have made. And I stopped uploading, I guess, 2 or 3 months ago on this channel because I just did not find it interesting enough. I just did not find my life to be interesting enough. And this entire channel was supposed to be whatever I do in the day should be recorded or should be at least noted down in form of video summaries so that you get to know what progress I have been making at what part of the journey so it completely makes sense in the storyline. That's what supposed to be this channel. But I messed it up. And my life wasn't interesting enough. So I thought, does it even matter to record any further? Because it was just getting depressing and depressing. It was just getting negative instead of going more positive, you know? But now, as I look at the bigger picture, almost at the first anniversary of this channel, um, I am a different person. The limiting beliefs that I had just an year ago while starting this channel is completely different to the human I have turned into. Whether it be my articulacy in my speech, whether it be me as a person, whether it be my thinking power, whether it be my IQ, whether it be my EQ, um, I have just been a different person throughout this year, and I have kind of developed in this year. Usually, I have this habit since past 2 years of considering my entire year as a waste, and I never realized how much I was growing. Yeah, obviously the rate of growth was pretty low because I wasn't collecting wins. I was just collecting failures. And failure is sort of like a vivid definition in my head, but it's just not achieving those goals that you meant yourself to achieve at a dedicated deadline, which I did not achieve my goals at all. And my deadline was to achieve an amazing physique like an anime character Toji Fushiguro by the end of 2024, and I did not achieve it. But guess what? Now I have that body. Now I am in the weight class I wanted to be always. It is 85, 84, which is just 2 kilos away from my very huge goal that I ever made for myself. And so you can see the change that we have been through from last year to this year. And this 1 year has pretty much changed my life. Maybe there are many goals that I haven't achieved. And about the goals and the mindset, we'll talk in the next video. But what I feel about this channel and its future is obviously I would say whatever I'm doing in my life or whatever I have been going through, but at the same time, I'll make it in a way. I'll make these videos and the entire content production for whatever next time I'm going to make these videos sort of in a channeled way that it sort of helps you instead of just me blabbering about my life. I think it should be valuable enough for you to even watch these videos. And so, as much as I love to blabber about myself and as much as I love to note down my video summaries in that long list before I become the person I want to be, I think we should also include some valuable lessons that I learned from my life or that I learned from books or that I learned from video essays or video lessons or some random researches that I usually read and connect them with philosophy and psychology and just present it to you in these form of, raw videos. And I think that must help you a lot. Plus, we'll also try to do some PDF works and also try to kind of incorporate different researches and different point-wise structured presentation sort of overview to give you a better video and give you an overall valuable experience instead of just random things that are happening in my life. Why would you even be interested to hear them? Now, I still don't want to take this channel any importance as far as income is, uh, j- uh, as far as I take income into consideration. I don't want income to be a reason or a motive why I make these videos. And so it's not a motive at far right now. The only motive is to make the videos interesting enough that you guys see it and I feel motivated enough to upload daily, and I have new topics to discuss daily which you guys love and which you guys find influential enough in your life or valuable enough in your life that you take those ideas, take those few changes that I recommend you implement it and you see changes. That's what I want now. And I'm obviously going good in my life. I won't talk much about my life anymore. I want to now help as much as I can, because as much as I love to create that story which would in the end make sense, which would in the end help a lot of people, but there's no guarantee towards it. As much as I want to avoid speaking about this, there's no guarantee that I would become this insane human that I have in my head, or that character that I imagine in my head. Maybe I never become that. Maybe I never become that idealistic figure. But what's interesting right now is what I was going in my life that's creating so many opportunities for me to give lessons or maybe influence someone's life or maybe provide some value in someone's life that they might be facing some problems as me, or they might be facing some deeper issues that I haven't faced in my life, which if I'm able to connect with them and maybe help them here and there, maybe it can change their life in some way. And that's what I'm trying to do now with these videos, which is understand what problems I have faced, channel it into some form of videos, and make this come back on this channel. With that said, that's it for this video. Stay safe and stay good. The next video we talk about mentality, mindset, and the way you should set goals, or whether goals are even good for you or not. We'll talk about it in the next one. Take care. Bye. Stay hard.